Hello and welcome to day 28 of Journey to 3000. Played a lot of games yesterday. Ended on a good note. I'm only gonna play one game today. I'm just gonna let fate decide what happens. And by fate, I mean I'm just gonna play one chess game. I don't know. Fate really doesn't have anything to do with it. And I already just not paying attention. Full on allowed a horrible move to occur. Well, this is terrible. I am gonna survive though. Let's just play quickly. Why not? I feel like we're already in a pretty rough shape. Clearly. Alright. But I don't know why he played the sacrifice so quickly. Is that really so good for him? Probably. Reinforce the knight. Is there any way we can give this pawn back? Not in an easy way, it appears. I just don't think I can castle kingside at all. I think that's just gonna be terrible for me. So we need to find some moves to like delay this. I wonder if it's possible to go like queen here, followed by pawn up. Although I guess he'll just go here. Yeah, got queen check. I feel like we've definitely made big missteps, but king might just slide over on this side if this comes off the board. Yeah, I mean this is obviously I just played d5 here. I'm just not paying attention. I just assume he's playing c4. I just see something happen on that side of the board and I just don't react to it. Alright. Now, can I take this rook? Not this rook, that's a pawn. Can I take this pawn? I'm guessing queen up. Can I play c5 here? There's a way to keep this position alive for me. No, I can't. c5 in fact fails immediately. Position is a rough one. Clearly. Now he's castle kingside. Maybe we can make some progress on this side. Develop our bishop. Honestly, I'm more than willing to give this pawn back if it means completing our development. So I'm gonna do that. Peter probably isn't gonna like any of this, but it's probably been that way for quite a few moves now. Unfortunately, this is also gonna be hanging at the end of that. We just don't have good squares, clearly. I wonder if I can sack the pawn back in this way. Have a pawn here. my goal. Of course, I could still possibly play this, bishop here, and then castles this way, although I'm going to be cut off on the dark squares. Castling right away seems a little bit bad. So pawn here takes. Yeah, see the problem is we don't have any moves. That's the main problem. So I think we're gonna play knight here and try to castle queenside. Okay. Shuffle the queen back, prevent him from using this square. Maybe we can fianchetto. But I don't think we have to. Alright. What do I gotta do here to survive? G5, he's gonna play knight here. Bishop takes, bishop takes. Maybe I have this move as an annoyance, so I'm gonna do that. I don't see what's going on here. Is it like some trick with checkmate? My queen's covering it. I don't understand the move, frankly. Do I take with the knight or the bishop? I think I'm going to take with the knight here. Seems like a blunder on his part, but I'm not sure. That also seems like a blunder. Take the bishop. Knight here, we just castle. I presume that we're going to be fine here. I think the game has leveled out for us. I guess he just didn't see that there's two minor pieces there. Alright, he's taking all the risks now that his position's lost. So I think we have to take that, but we got so many minor pieces here that's like not super worried about this. Just gotta develop. Something like here. That gives up squares here though. Okay. Let's start with this move. Free the rooks up. Disconnect his pieces. Perhaps we're forking our own pieces there. It's just, well, we can't do that. I feel like this could be one of those situations where I panic and then lose, but try to play quicker. My opponent's not even thinking about his moves really. He's just playing baseline aggressive moves, but this is a critical position, right? Okay. That doesn't seem like a good move. And then we just fix all of our problems and then trade everything off. And we're happy, I presume. Definitely alive. Gotta be a little cautious here. Let's try to get the queens off. We have successfully gotten the queens off. And now we're going to begin counterattacking, and he resigns. Alright, so this game was practically, from a learning standpoint, somewhat useless. Because this isn't my opening. I'm just not even looking at the screen. I'm talking about how I'm not going to blunder today, and then I play c6 when that's it just allows him to take complete control over the center immediately. But you know, the one who blunders last loses the game. So we have weathered the storm there. It just feels like he I mean, obviously he's in a winning position. It's just not, we're playing super defensive, so he has to play the correct attacking moves. Yeah, that's pretty much the game. Let's I'm not gonna review that one. Let's play one more game. One more game for the road. Pretty much know what happened there. So let's play Sicilian c5. Playing the Taimanov variation as usual. Here we go queen c7. And he's playing the b5 variation. We just move our queen back, play a6 and redevelop. If he goes for this line, we actually sack the queen there for 3 minor pieces. I don't know if he's going to play it though. He's playing f5, f4. Start with h6. Sorry, a6. And I think queen c7 is going to be the move we're going to play. Okay. So he's going to want to jump in, I'm guessing. I'm going to go ahead and then do a speedy development of my bishop. Knight here. Prevent his knight from coming in easily. Alright, start developing the queen side now. Now that this square is taken away. We always have knight to protect the dark squares. Okay, I'm slightly familiar with these ideas, although here it just seems to completely lose immediately. Because I have knight takes here, don't I? Like, what does he play after knight takes? If pawn takes, I take... Like, he gets nothing for the sacrifice, pretty much. Like, don't I just have knight takes? Okay. I mean, he should be completely losing here. I wonder if we can prevent him from castling. What if I start with like queen here? Just out of curiosity. Okay, now if he castles, we go queen c5 and get the queens off. Which seems ideal. We could have also considered bishop there. And our position seems favorable. It seems like a loose sacrifice on his part. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the queens off. And my knight fits perfectly right there. Would have been better possibly with bishop here to prevent him from castling entirely, but I don't know, something like a5, and then maybe get something on this diagonal. Though I'm probably just seeing ghosts there. I don't know why he would keep his doubled pawns. I guess it kills his bishop if he doesn't have that. But I definitely think it's time to castle. Let's cut the king off. Not the king off, the rook off. And then attack the bishop. So you can't go there. This actually looks like it wins a pawn. So let's go ahead and play that. Pretty straightforward game so far. Our opponents are not playing the critical lines today. Threatening here. It's rough. It's rough for my opponent right now. Still threatening here, I suspect. Scary. Take the rook here. Do we get trapped? Take the pawn here. No. Let's see, what do we want to do? Is my rook getting trapped? Yes, almost certainly. Sorry, is my knight getting trapped? So we just go here. And material is still in our favor. He's going to have trouble defending these weaknesses, to be certain. All right, now what do we want to do? I think I want to go knight here and perhaps threaten taking with the rook next move. I think I'm going to do that. You can always support the knight with the other rook. Curious about this move. Although I feel like we might be maybe a little more urgency with taking the pieces here. All right, let's attack his pawn then. No. All right, what are we doing here? We have probably made a mistake, right? Let's think about this before we throw the game away. All right, so if I go here, takes king here, and he's going to run this down the board. King here, king here, rook here, rook takes, rook here. Okay, so that sucks. let's just stick with nice and easy rook here for now. Now we are threatening this. Alright, let's get our rook back here. I still don't think it promotes, does it? If I go knight here, pawn here. Well, first off, knight here, rook takes, pawn here, we have back, rook here, We've definitely created problems for ourselves here. Oh man. Yeah, let me start with the rook here. This could be losing. I might have just totally done some stupid moves, as per usual. But we're down on time. But we're not dead yet, so let's just keep playing. Might have to sack the knight. Made some questionable decisions here. But now maybe we do have this move. Got plenty of time on the clock. I play blitz all the time. Yeah, don't take with a knight there. That's a horrible idea. I thought we could just support it, but he's got a passer. I mean, that's all he's playing for is with the passer. We got a queen 3 pawns for the knight. But if it goes into a rook endgame with our time the way it is, could be a draw or a loss. I don't think we're gonna win that, but maybe we could. Let's just try to be normal, which we have failed to do with the knight takes move, as opposed to rook takes, which would have been getting pieces off the board with check, mind you. And we can deal with that passer just fine in that circumstance. Let's see what he concocts here to make my life difficult. The thing is, if he moves here, and if he moves this rook to support it, I don't care about my knight, and I actually take the rook for free. So he really has no moves. Next move, I'm going here. So maybe like rook here to block that, but like that also hangs a rook. I'm really good at seeing how the knights move. Just compared to last game where I blundered that other thing, but no, I think we're fine here. Feeling pretty happy with how life is going. Alright, so let me see. Knight here. Rook takes, rook takes. Rook here. Rook takes. Pawn takes. Knight here. So knight here then. I think this should be fine. I give it a quick once over. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Calculate that we always have knight here at the end to block the promotion. Okay, go ahead and play it. Still alive. King's gonna come up, and we're gonna corral this pawn. We're definitely gonna corral the pawn. Start getting the king over. Let's generate a passer. Let's get a passer around, shall we? Alright. Okay. Crown the pawn. And I think we should be winning fairly shortly here. Just step back and defend. Nice and simple. Everything's covered, but we gotta play fast. Don't see how we can make things too complicated for us, though. I guess that's one way. Oh man, why am I? He just wants to make things complicated, so things are being complicated. Thing of it is, though, we are getting a pawn back. I don't think we're getting a pawn back. Perhaps we're even checkmating our opponent in a few moves. Idea is pawn up. How does he stop checkmate? How does he stop checkmate? He doesn't. He loses. Alright, good game. Good game. And by good game, I mean good opening. Horrible strategical decision making in the center. You're going to see the evaluation bar go up and then down. But it's okay. Okay, I did a bunch of game review, and once again, I did not have the screen correct. Very unfortunate. But basically, yeah, the opening e5 is not accurate, which I felt during the game because we have easy ways, productive ways to prevent knight here. And our knight hadn't committed to f6 yet, so we're not losing a tempo, which is usually how the knight ends up here to begin with, or forcing our knight to go somewhere awkward. It didn't seem like a great move. The computer wants d6, so like if he continues with this plan, for example, we just do that, but I don't know necessarily how to continue normally. Okay, well, not like that. Knight takes b6. See, stuff like this seems weird to me. The computer likes this stuff, but I'm like, I don't know. I like bishop g4, but I'm sure there's reasons not to play it. But then obviously here, he's just losing. Sacrifices like this do exist, but not here. I don't know why you'd want to sack your bishop. First off, I'm not, like, you've already traded off a pair of minor pieces. Your structure's destroyed. You're not castling queenside, which is usually when you sack a piece like this. You castle queenside, I think, and then go for a quick attack on the king side. Well, this is all discombobulated, or prevent me from castling with the rook here. But there are lines like that. This is not one of them. This just loses, and it pretty clearly loses. Then we get the queens off, which I think is fine practically. But here, this concept has existed before, where even if you're ahead or behind, the main thing you want to do is generate counterplay, and that's done by him very well in the form of this pawn. So this was scaring me, but I don't think we're ever losing at any point. But I think we got a little lucky. I mean, knight here, like Peter likes it because it doesn't lose, but I had a sense that it was fine, but it was like rook takes here is also just going to be completely fine. I'm just getting greedy. I should just take the pieces off the board. He was like a4. Like, obviously, I'm just going to catch this pawn eventually. He has to go rook a5 there. And the progress of the pawn has already been halted, like g5. And king's coming up, and everything's fine. Okay, anything else? Oh yeah, the checkmate at the end. Good pattern to know, but we had a better option there. In this case, better to go pawn here. It forces a checkmate sooner in the corner, but we're winning either way. This checkmate's good to know. Not the most intuitive, but all the pieces, as long as you have something protecting this square at the knight, the king on the edge, this always wins. So that was day 28. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Good day. Good day.